Hello my boys, good morning. Today I will do plenty of gameplay showcase for my Smith of Kitava Magic Finder so you can put some real expectations. What to expect from this build. People ask me, how is the clear? You will see it for yourself if you want to do this build. Remember that you have a written guide and even you have a build guide that I published yesterday. You know, some of the guys got upset that I used for the first time ever an AI generated image, but apparently people got bored with artificial intelligence and it is what it is. I won't use it in the future that much, but personally I find it interesting, you know, that artificial intelligence can do these things. So here I will have some maps. I apply the regex filter, which is important because it will filter the garbage. For example, you don't want minus maximum player resistances for this build here. Was explained in the guide our defenses and how this works. Now we are interested in the clear speed, yeah? So let's juice them here a little. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put some exile orbs here also, you know, more juice the better, you know? I should have done this in the stash tab, but no problem. Let's do this thing. Elemental weakness, no problem. We're gonna do this thing, we put it and we pick an area. So I have an area here which will have different mechanics. Let's do first one. This one we have ritual, we have breach, we have irradiation. It's great for the showcase. So I'm gonna put this is waste on 15 and gonna see it. This is a very lazy setup, one button build. Yeah, so the setup is unique here. People think that it's just like an Amazon or a Deadeye, no. Even the gem setups are different here. How we scale damage, that's why we don't need to use a secondary skill. It's just lighting speed, it's very lazy, man. What's beautiful about this build, that we can stack a lot of rarity. For budget, for cheap. Because Smith of Kitava can cap its resistances quite easy and fast, and this will save you modifier slots on your items that will allow you to find cheaper items with a lot of rarity. The clear speed it's S+, look. Beautiful build, beautiful build. You need to have some gameplay so you put some expectations, and this is area level 80 also. So I need to explain what I'm doing here. As you can see, even rares get one-shotted, but I'm getting voltaic charges. So I've seen some players that attack like this, like a maniac. No, with this build you just move, you get over 20 voltaic charges, and then you will shoot once. That's enough. You will do a lot of damage. Let's do the ritual. Very comfy to play. Decent defenses too, so compared to an Amazon, for example, or a Deadeye, this has decent defenses. Yeah, I explained everything in the build guide. Let's see here what I have. Yeah, I don't want to stay here all day. I want to find the breach also. Bam! Yeah, let's go back to that discussion. So I noticed that people don't like artificial intelligence generated images. For me personally, I think that AI is the future. Either you like it or not, it will be the future in graphic design, in videos, even in music. Yeah, so this is the future, sadly. Yeah, I think that people are disgusted with artificial intelligence because they get baited a lot, you know, they see something interesting, they click on it and the video was garbage with bad information and stuff like that, and they assume that a POE guy also makes bait videos because they see an artificial intelligence video. This is what I guess. Other thing I cannot explain why, because I worked a lot for that guide yesterday and I was a little upset when people told me that they don't like the thumbnail. Well, you should judge the video based on the information that I presented. Man, I talk a lot, no? Yeah. So here is the clear, because this is a common question that I got. How is the clear speed? Look here. Clear speed is S+. This is my only tip that I can give you to also apply the regex filter, because of course there are, I think, 3 modifiers that can make this build squishy. And that's why you want to use the regex filter. This is a common mistake. Also, I don't like this ritual because it spawns these balls, which I simply hate. You know, if you have like 4 balls, 5 balls detonating under you, it's not too good for you. Bam! No. Let's check this. I don't want to make this video too long. I just find the bridge and then open the next map. You see, I got plenty of hits at once and it's still fine. So this compared to an Amazon has much more tankiness. So you will see a lot of rarity, you will see great clears and even more tankiness. And cheaper also. Man, this is a great build. So I had to make this video to show the gameplay. Now let's do the bridge. I'm shocked, I need to be careful a little. Let's go to this part. This is not an ideal map for bridge because you want open space. Yeah, this is not ideal. You see the clear speed? No problem. Beautiful. So what I'm doing here, I need to explain. So you wait for voltaic charges here more than 20. This is the best tip that I can give you. And then you start attacking. Man, I need more monsters. It will close soon, sadly. Here. Bam! And now you drop the splinters at once. Man, this is a great change. You just wait here. You get some splinters. This will also lower drastically the price of bridgestones. Okay, my boys, I will open a new map, hopefully with a map boss, because I also want to showcase the single target strategy. What I need to stress that for my setup here, you don't need to use Sniper's Mark. So in this presentation here, I didn't use Sniper's Mark. This we all know you use for map bosses. Also with Orb of Storms. So it's literally one button play. You cannot ask more than this. I want a map with an open space. This is the idea. Also possible with irradiation. That I have access to. Steaming Spring. This is nice. Wait, let's do this one. It has irradiation. Let me put it here. Let's do it. This is with the map boss. Yeah. So the price of this build changes drastically depending on how much rarity you have. At the moment I have 180, but it's actually, you can get more than 200. For example, if I went with rarity on the gloves also, I would have more than 200. So a lot of rarity, as you can see, I don't have resistances, so this ring I paid a little. This was the whole idea. You also have the POB in the written guide. So for these items I didn't pay much, and they have tons of rarity. Simply because Smith of Kitava doesn't need a lot of resistances on the modifiers. Yeah. These enemies are armored, but no problem, no problem. You see, I'm getting voltaic charges, I just hit once. Even armor enemies, no problem. Plus we do lightning damage, of course. Let's put this one. Pam 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 pam. Researcher strongboxes are the best. Man, I got shit. To be careful, this is shock ground, but it's fine, it's fine. No, people got used to my first build, which is extremely tanky, close to immortal, and then when they come to this build, they say it's less tanky. Of course it's less tanky, because that build is immortal. So you're coming from an immortal build to this, but this has much better clears. You can clear the waste time almost 3 times faster with this. Not to mention that you stack a lot of rarity, so it's good. Usually you want a combination of also towers. So ideally you want to find some towers and do some crazy juicing. That's how you need to do it. Let's do it Wisp. I need to possess 1 second to possess the rare. Good. Bam! I have a loot filter, by the way. That's why it doesn't show all the items.
In the right hand, this forge something truly exceptional.
Yeah, I want to find the map boss, this is the idea. Because you already seen the clear is great. Single target for the map boss. I don't recommend this build for Pinnacle boss farming. You should not farm Pinnacle boss for this. Just mapping, you know. You do a tower strategy with a lot of rarity. You put... you have your rarity items. You have good clears, so you do the maps fast. And ideally you put breach because it spawns a lot of rares. And that's how you farm it. But I think they nerfed the breach drops. I think they are less rewarding. In my opinion. So here what you want to do, you put Orb of Storms and Sniper's Mark if you want. Orb of Storms, it will give you, with the setup, Rage stacks, also some more life regeneration. Good. You can also use Sniper's Mark for single target like this. You see a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Area level 80. Now also depends on your items, because I explained in the build guide. The best place to get extra damage, it's on the gloves you get with lighting damage, physical damage and life. Rest are up to you, the other modifiers, but it tends to be cheaper. If you buy added lighting damage and physical damage on rings, will be more expensive. So I suggested in the guide that you take these modifiers on the gloves so you pay less. We need to be smart here, no? Oh, ho, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Good. Man, you've seen this beautiful build in action. Now I will attach this gameplay showcase to the build guide. So if people want to see gameplay, I will redirect them to this video. So my boys, remember that you have on the guild Discord server dedicated info channels for all my builds. Here is for the Smith of Kitava. I will keep adding information and we will have a good time. Enjoy the rest of the day because today is Sunday. Good luck.